Welcome to This Quad Can. On this episode, we're doing something different. We're going to take a look at the top 5 myths for new woodworkers and debunk common misconceptions. Be sure to stick around to the end for my bonus tip. Okay, let's get started. People ask me all the time, how did you do that? So, I figured it's time to show you. Woodworking is a rewarding and creative pursuit that attracts many enthusiasts. However, as with any craft, there's a multitude of myths and misconceptions that can deter newcomers or lead them astray. Let's delve into the top 5 myths that often circulate among new woodworkers and dispel them with the truth. Myth number 1: you need to buy a lot of tools. It's a common belief that one must have a vast array of tools to start woodworking. This misconception can be overwhelming and may discourage potential woodworkers from pursuing their interest. The reality is quite the opposite. A beginner doesn't need to invest in an extensive collection of tools. Starting with a few basic tools is often enough to embark on the journey of woodworking. Essential tools can include a saw, a hammer, a tape measure, and a chisel. As your skills develop and projects become more complex, you can gradually expand your toolkit. The key focus should be honing your skills rather than amassing tools. The truth is, you buy what you need when you need it. So what I mean by that is this. When we built our first chicken coop, I literally had in my possession a small toolbox which held a hammer, a couple of screwdrivers, a tape measure, a small socket set, and a very basic cordless screwdriver. So what did I do? I bought a Black & Decker drill and a basic Ryobi compound miter saw. That was the beginning of my power tool purchases. Slowly but surely, they have increased over the years. Before we move on, what's that one tool, or maybe there's two, that you just had to have? Let me know in the comments below. Myth number 2: the best tools are always the most expensive ones. Another prevalent myth is that the highest quality tools are invariably the most expensive. While it is true that some high-end tools offer superior performance and durability, it's not a hard and fast rule. Effective woodworking can be achieved with mid-range or even budget tools, as long as they're well maintained and used skillfully. It's important to research and select tools that offer good value for money and suit your specific needs. Experienced woodworkers often find that a balance between quality and affordability is the most practical approach. That drill and miter saw mentioned a moment ago, I think they both were on clearance and I spent a little over $100 for them. The truth is, it's the skill of the woodworker that truly makes the difference, not the price tag of the tools. Myth number 3: a small workspace isn't efficient. Many new woodworkers believe that a large, well-equipped workshop is necessary for efficient and successful woodworking. This myth can be particularly discouraging for those living in apartments or with limited space. However, a small workspace can be just as functional and efficient. The truth is, with thoughtful organization and strategic use of space, a compact workshop can accommodate all necessary tools and materials. Utilizing vertical storage solutions, mobile workbenches, and multi-purpose tools can maximize the efficiency of a small workspace. Creativity and ingenuity in organizing your workspace can turn even the smallest area into a productive haven. My workshop has always been in a shared space, being shared with vehicles, yard tools, storage bins, and so forth. In essence, it's been in my garage. But by carefully planning out the space and making good use of wheels so that I can roll out the workbench, I can double my space in a matter of minutes once my vehicle is backed out. I haven't always had this luxury though. In fact, before my workbench, I would place my miter saw on a board between a couple of folding chairs. Was this the ideal way of doing things? No, but it worked for the time being. Myth number 4: you have to be knowledgeable. The belief that one must possess extensive knowledge before starting woodworking is another myth that hinders many from trying their hand at the craft. While some basic understanding is beneficial, it's not necessary to be a woodworking expert from the outset. The truth is, learning by doing is one of the most effective ways to acquire woodworking skills. Starting with simple projects and gradually tackling more complex ones can build your knowledge and confidence over time. Woodworking is a journey of continuous learning and improvement. There are plenty of resources available, such as books and online tutorials that provide guidance and instruction. I'll even put a link to a few of my favorite YouTubers that I've learned from in the description below. Myth number 5: practice makes perfect. While practice is undoubtedly important, the idea of achieving perfection can be misleading and discouraging. The truth is, woodworking is an art where minor imperfections and unique touches add character to the final product. Instead of striving for perfection, focus on improving your skills, learning from mistakes, and enjoying the creative process. The goal should be to make progress and take pride in your work, rather than attaining flawless perfection. On a side note, I tend to tell people I don't make pretty. What do I mean by that? Simply put, if you want something that's perfectly made, doesn't have any flaws in it, then I'm not the person you want making your project. But if you tend to like primitive or rustic farmhouse influenced pieces, then hit me up. Here's the bottom line: woodworking is a craft that anyone can enjoy, regardless of the level of experience, the size of their workspace, or the cost of their tools. By debunking these common myths, new woodworkers can approach the craft with a clearer perspective and greater confidence. Remember, the essence of woodworking lies in creativity, learning, and the satisfaction of creating something with your own hands. Embrace the journey, start with the basics, and let your passion for woodworking grow. With time, practice, and an open mind, you'll find that the myths fade away, revealing the true joy of woodworking. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Here's my bonus tip on how you can obtain more tools for less money. Buy on sale. Yes, wait for those holiday sales. You can find some really good deals at the blue and orange big box stores, especially around Father's Day and Black Friday. And I believe Harbor Freight does a 4th of July sidewalk sale. Unless you need to have that new tool right now in order to complete the project, wait and check the sale ads on a regular basis. Chances are that one item you've been looking at just might be 20 to 30% off. I hope you enjoyed the video and it'll help you on your woodworking journey. If so, take a moment to hit the thumbs up like button, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel.